We're live. We're live. We're live. I have a very, very special person I'm gonna bring up because as you guys know, if you follow me, if you're on the internet, if you're not on the internet, if you got a TV, if you got a radio, you've been hearing about what's coming up at the coming up as soon as March, end of February, beginning of March. And I did some maneuvering to get this young lady fresh off of the TV set to get her here so she can talk about exactly what everyone is going to expect. Because I'm having people ask me so many questions about this power conference. Entrepreneurs are calling me, business people are calling me, and they want to know. And I said, you know what? Who better to talk about it than this young lady right here? So I'm about to bring her up. This is none other than Miss Kiana Barber. How you doing?
I am doing amazing. Sadiq, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Listen, every single year we do the Legacy Award. People know about the gala. They dress up. They come all the way out. But there have been some people that missed the key jewel that I feel is this business conference that's going to be coming up the day before the Legacy Gala. Why are you even doing this power conference?
Why am I doing the conference? Because I'm a crazy entrepreneur that feel like they ain't never got enough to do, right? I mean, honestly, I'm doing it.
Come on, that's the answer.
I'm just being honest. You know, this is not a light load to carry. Honestly, trying to put together a conference, coordinate speakers, and really trying to provide value for our businesses. But the reason why I do it is, like you said, legacy has become such a signature thing. You know, people look forward to it. They get dressed up. You know, we bring out over 800 businesses, beautiful Black people. I mean, at their best, at legacy, ain't they? They be at their best.
You be saying, they be clean. They be clean.
Clean. They come and clean the legacy. They done brought their outfit before they brought their ticket. We ain't gonna talk about that today, okay?
Right.
I know a lot of y'all done brought y'all.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
It's all good. But honestly, though, the reason why we did the conference is because I'm like, man, we got all of these people together. People are networking. Synergy happens. A lot of amazing things happen when it was just a gala. But what would happen if we actually added the education piece? People always ask how they get on the stage. How do I win that award? Well, man, we got to talk about the road to $1 million, right? We got to talk about that road to 5 million and 10 million, that road to employing so many people. You got to figure out how to get there, you know, and that's just something that we all struggle with. So I added the conference because I'm like, we need the education piece. We need the resources. People talk about access to capital or banks won't fund me. Well, we literally work our relationships. You know, WDB, we are a very blessed organization. So we work with everybody from a Blue Cross Blue Shield to a JP Morgan Chase. I mean, everybody. So we're leveraging our relationships and bringing them here and making sure that when they come, they're coming with value. You know, like they're coming with, like, I'm asking them, like, what programs do you have for micro businesses? You know, don't talk about the big programs that nobody qualify for. Do you have something that if somebody's making 75,000 in revenue that they could qualify for? So that's the reason why we started the conference, pull our resources together, and the education piece. You know, you know, Sadiq, we've been doing this at the same time. Graduated. We've been doing this for 20 years, and it's hard to consistently make revenue. You know, you might have a good year, you might have hit a stride, but man, what that third year looking like, what that fourth year looking like, and unless we have a real plan, unless we really talking about marketing and AI and operations and team, then we're not gonna get to that next level. You know, you got to work on it. The work got to be done to really be successful.
She's saying something. Now, this is the woman that's behind any of the marketing, any of the events. If you see me on stage in front of hundreds of people, this is the woman. You have her for a quick second to shoot a question and ask, because I'm going to put this up here, so I'm not going to waste any time because y'all want to know. Go to this right here, legacyawardsweekend.com. It has all of the details. This is a power conference that she put together. It's the All-Star game. I know they think the All-Star game is in Indianapolis. The All-Star game is in Chicago. And this young lady put a business All-Star she put a business All-Star game. Who are some of the people that they can expect to see at the Legacy Awards?
Oh man, we got an amazing lineup of people. So we're talking about building a culture of excellence. So how do we create a company that is just excellence all the way around? And we got none other than Trez Pugh, owner of Sip and Savor. So a lot of people know him. Trez is on his, I didn't forget, this is my client's 5th, 6th, 7th location coffee house in Chicago. And he's really big on culture, how to big value in community. And he's having a conversation with Tracy Powell, who's the owner of a Momentum Coffee House. So we switching it up a little bit. I want to have these two
Wow.
powerhouse entrepreneurs that both are in the
Now that's
same industry,
creative.
both killing. Yes, Momentum is in
Mm,
he's down at oh, I'm forgetting, downtown. So he has a different strategy. So
mm.
he's in like the tourism areas. So we're bringing them together, but they're both building something that's so amazing and culturally relevant. So they're going to be breaking down culture. We have Rosina Pierce. She's one of the top number 15 trademark attorney in the country. She's actually from Chicago. They call her the biz lawyer.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
She's done trademark. I know that's what we got to have these. It's hard to say everything on the flyer. You know, people be asking me
right.
communicate everything. You got to go to the website. You know, we got it up there.
Go to the website.
But yeah, so she's the number 15 trademark lawyer in the country. They call her the biz lawyer, powerhouse. She's from Chicago, but she's in Atlanta. She's coming back into town to pour into people. You know, she's talking about legally protecting your brand. That's a part of legacy. We have Tequila Shabazz, who everybody know her. They call Tequila the General. Built a 7-figure company in less than 3 years. Has an HR company. I
was in her workshop last year. It's that alone is worth a ticket. Yeah. That alone,
she literally sent me a workbook because the program is going to include like a workbook, like we working. We're not just playing. We partying Saturday at the gala. We working at the conference because at the end of the day, I'm just being honest. I know, yes, we are a successful business, but I still got work to do in WDB. Yeah, we're a 7-figure company, but I'm not happy until we 9 figures. So that mean what? We got work to do.
Wow.
But yeah, so she's talking about operations. She's talking about planning. We have Tim Lewis from Curl Mix. That's what I'm gonna be honest. Even when I talk about it, maybe I just need to do this more. I need to do this every day. Curl Mix.
You really do.
They raised over $3 million. He's talking about financing for growth. Again, he's taking his time out. They're over a $10 million company, Curl Mix. You all know the brand. You see their ads. He's literally taking his time out to talk to us about how do we find the right funding for our business? How do we really strategize? And not how do we just get the money, but how do we really plan to grow with the money? So we got Tim Lewis there. We have 2O Clark coming back. And D Robinson. So 2O is the newest owner of an AFL team. He owns the Chicago Rush, young black man, you know, straight from the South suburbs of Harvard. He's coming. So we having a breaking barriers conversation. We're talking about getting into industries that people wouldn't expect to see you in. How do you move and navigate? How do you make sure that you're successful? He's also Grammy nominated producer. So he's a powerhouse. He's coming to talk to us. And he's going to be on the panel with D Robinson, one of the only black women that's heavily in the concession space. If you've ever heard of Hudson News, we all buy in our magazines when we go to the airport from a Hudson News. With this black lady own part of that. She has 6 restaurants.
I didn't even know that.
She has 6 restaurants between O'Hare and Midway. That's why I'm trying to tell people, you know, and the price that we're doing, I love that you call this the road for legacy. We're just trying to help people walk the path and get along the way. Like we're not charging. Like I go to conference. I just came from a conference that costs, you know, $850 to go to. I paid for conferences that cost a couple $1,000s to go to. And I'm not saying that those conferences were worth it for me, but I'm trying to, when you all see what we're doing and the price point that we're doing it at, it's literally because we want to help everybody get on that road to legacy. If y'all want to know how Kiana made these millions in business, not profit, I ain't got millions sitting in the bank. Let me put that disclaimer out there. But how we a company, it's because we were willing to put in that work. I was willing to show up at events. I was willing to put down whatever it was that I was doing and miss short-term money for long-term money. And that's what you do with a company. You meet people. You meet not only other entrepreneurs, you connect with resources, and you learning. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is one thing. I went to a conference in Atlanta. Shout out to TSP, Tyler. They're doing amazing work. They had a presentation on licensing that just blew me away. That one thing is like, been thinking about how we license our content and how I make money. Like I said, this conference costs, you know, a few hundred, like $550. It retails for $850. But that one thing alone, I can go back now and make $20,000, $30,000. All the things that WDB's designs, I'm like, I can license this stuff. I'm not even looking at it from that lens. So you can learn literally one thing. You can meet.
I got a question for you. I got a question for you because there are a lot of Chicago is a hub. There's a lot of entrepreneurs. There's a lot of business owners. There's a lot of would-be entrepreneurs. Who should go to this? Who should go to the Power Conference? Like directly, like who is the person that should show up to the Power Conference?
You know, I'm a challenge the status quo and what I would tell my customers when I say everybody not your customer, but every entrepreneur. Honestly, if you're in business, if you just
Okay.
started, if you've been in business 10, 15 years. So I've been in business 18, going on 19 years. I still go to conferences. Why? It might be the information, it might be a person, it might be a speaker that I'm trying to connect with. All of those things are worth it. We have to look at ROI. We do all this activity in our business, but what's the return on investment? If you just started, we got nuggets for you. We still hitting the fundamentals where you still going to learn. But if you already, I always like to say our target are really people who maybe hit that 6 figures, but they haven't hit that $1 million mark yet. They struggle. We were at that level for a very long time. So if you at 150K, 200K, how do you get to that million? It's going to take a real plan. It's, you know, you can be successful. We were successful for years. You know, we were, you know, over 500,000, but I couldn't get to that other side because I wasn't slowing down long enough to really work on the business. I'm putting out flyer orders. I'm doing this. So I would say that's a sweet spot. But if you just beginning, we still keep the information where it's relevant for you. We still breaking down some of those things. But
if you're an author, you have your own book. Should you come to the conference?
Absolutely. It's
somebody that they just write books. Okay.
Yes, it's somebody you can meet. We talking about AI and automation. Learn some about AI. AI got so much. It's gonna replace all of us as we sitting right here. It's gonna be a robot. Me and you, AI had this conversation 5 years from now, Sadiq. But yeah, the AI conference alone, we have banks there. We have corporate partners there. It's somebody that you might be able to collaborate with. We have fellow authors. You know, will be several people there selling
T-shirts. So someone that makes T-shirts, should they come? They sell T-shirts.
100% you should come. We got a whole session on marketing, branding. We're talking about how to stay relevant. Again, I want people to look at business in a different way. Like everybody look at it. Is this so relevant to me? I own at the end of the day, we are a print company. I will go to a conference in Australia if I wanted to right now with marketing agencies. Because guess what? All of them might need print partners. It's collaboration and opportunity everywhere. Wear your T-shirt. Let me print this for you.
Okay.
You're advertising to 500 other business owners. You know, but we still we have a marketing. Yeah, we got a marketing power hour. We have people that are there that you should connect with. Like I said, we work too much in our business, and I've been victim of that. I still do that. I got a whole lot of work to do. Got my whole photo shoot fresh today. I want to go out and take some photos.
Like, come on, we see you. We see you.
Shout out to Felicia Priya, you know, PR to the foot. But we're working too much in our business. So that's why you have to come out. But yeah, that one opportunity, that one connection, that one resource. You might meet somebody there you could meet WDB. We might be able to print your T-shirts for cheaper. And now we saving you thousands of dollars over the course of years. You might meet somebody. A big thing that we're pushing is collaboration. So they meet you, and they might be like, "Man, I got a T-shirt idea for. We should collab on something," and that turned into a $5,000 launch. You know, I'm at these conferences. People are collaborating. People are figuring out how to work together in unique ways, and they're making money. We so focused on, this is the only way I can make money. I can't leave the barbershop because I'm gonna miss $300 to cutting hairs, and no shade. You know, come cut the hairs at 12 o'clock and then come to the conference. Make the money you can, but take the time out. Like I said, we miss too much of the opportunity to really grow because we so stuck in what we feel like we have to do day to day.
I wanted you to speak on that because a huge thing that I've seen you push a lot is the scaling of business. So, you know, as people scale up or how to scale your business, you have something at the workshop for somebody that they're just a chef or they just own one restaurant, how to scale? Because I know you were talking about Sip and Save. You were talking about having 5 locations. Will you have something there regarding scaling up?
We'll definitely have some. So one, the banks that are there, the resources. So we have accountants. So it's a lot of things that you need to scale. You need to make sure that your money's right. So we have somebody teaching on accounting and actually building your money out to be able to really invest and grow. So we have somebody teaching on that. We also have banks that are there, and we have a 7-figure panel. So we got Larry Roberts from Larry's Barber College. Everybody know who Larry is. He's speaking. We got Early Walker, who's involved. I can't even name all the businesses Early involved with, but he has several.
Come on now.
Very successful companies because he behind the scenes on a lot of stuff. But he's talking about how he's built this brand. Roby R. Smith. She's a part of a legacy company. Pest control company that is well over just launched a product. She's inside of Home Depot, you know, and she's about to be in others. So learning from other people's journey and story is power within itself. You know, hearing what did they do 3 years ago that they wish they had done that they wish they had done sooner. How did they build a team up? How do you build a team? How do you build a company with 5 million? How many people do you need? What does that look like? That's why we're talking about team. We're talking about operations. We're talking about finances, because all of those things, because the hardest thing, and I'm just going to be 100, the hardest thing that you can do in a business is scale it. It's not starting it, because we're in that growth stage. Because when you scaling it, now you got to be even more conscious about your finance. Where do I put this money? Where is it going to make the most return? Now you're not doing everything. Kiana no longer does everything at WDB. So how do I make sure that Sadiq has that same quality, whether I answer the phone or not? That's hard.
Because I come by looking for you all the time. I come by WDB looking for you all the time. I can't get a meeting.
I'm conscious of how do I improve that? They don't get that Kiana effect anymore. That's a team, that's a training, that's a cultural thing. So we're talking about all that at the conference, because it's hard when you grow, because now you can't do everything that you used to do. Now you might not be training everybody. Now you got a team of trainers, but people used to Sadiq, people used to that humor. He bring this to it, he bring that to it. How do you get it? Yeah, how do we do the Chicago Fit for Life brand and not just the Sadiq Muhammad brand? How do we take Kiana Barber? Kiana Barber built WB, but now the heart got to go into it, because that's the only way to get to 10. I can't get to 10 million doing everything myself. It's not going to be. It's not going to be realistic.
That's true.
That's why with a chef.
Now I got a question. I got a question I got in the comments. Will your book be available there? Because some people, I guess that know you. They want to know if your book.
Let me see.
I don't know. Somebody asked. I mean, they asked. They said, "Will your book be available at the Power Conference?"
Yes, my book will be available. I did do like a very soft launch last year. And a lot happened in my family. I lost a lot of people. I lost my dad right after Legacy, so I really didn't get a chance to release. So this is the full re-release. I was supposed to take some photos today, photo shoot fresh, but it didn't work out. I am working hard for that. But yeah, my book will be available. It's all about what I'm talking about now, about legacy. Everybody who know me know that this is who I really am. Some people think that, this is for legacy time. No, Sadiq, if he called me in September and asked me about, I'm gonna be talking the same exact way. Like this is who I am, and and this is who God has made me to be. And everything that I've learned in business, it's like I want to help somebody else. I want to help so it don't take them as long. We need to have because entrepreneurship is it's sexy on the outside, but it's real hard when you're really working on the inside. Like it's a hard battle. It's ups and downs. So you have to talk to people about it. We have to be honest about what that journey looks like, and you got to be in it to really be in it. Like you can't just do it for the fame for a second. You can't do it for the money, because that stuff will be fleeting. Sometime it might be there, sometime it won't be. I slept on the couch. We ain't gonna talk about that. I slept on the couch for 8 years before I was able to get my own house. Like that's a sacrifice, My house is nice. We ain't gonna talk about that, Sadiq.
No, I'm not gonna tell you. I've been by her house. I ain't gonna tell y'all about the deck. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just like to sit on the deck. I like to just sip some coffee, sit on the deck. They don't need to be in your business. But listen, this Power Conference, I want everyone to go to LegacyAwardsWeekend.com. Grab your ticket today. If you cannot make it to LegacyAwardsWeekend.com, buy a ticket for someone else. Someone that is an aspiring entrepreneur. Someone that has a business. You can actually gift this for someone else and watch. And Kiana talked about ROI. Watch the return on investment. If you are thinking about starting a business, if you have a business, you do not want to miss this Power Conference. I guarantee you will meet someone there, and this opportunity could change your life. So I just want to thank you, Miss Kiana Barber. I know people are excited.
Before I close, we didn't even mention Jeezy. I didn't forget about
that's how hot the conference is. We didn't even talk about Jeezy. What's up? Come on, we got Jeezy.
Yes, I just still got to mention that. Yes, we got Young Jeezy coming. I'm excited. One of the reasons we chose him as a speaker, so I'm doing a sit down conversation with him. He's closing out the night. And he doing a book signing afterwards, is because not only he represent that redemption. We know Jeezy, we know his story. He had the streets on fire 20 years ago, but he's transformed and really been in this entrepreneurial lane. So we know him from the Avion Tequila. He has a water out now called Fuel. He has another spirit brand. He's heavy in real estate in Atlanta, and he's a really great example of what it looks like to have a relevant brand. So that's definitely one of the conversations I want to have with him, because he's been relevant. I talk to people who are 25 right now. When I say that Jeezy's coming, they get excited. It's not a lot of artists that are able to do that. So just the whole brand building piece, you know, the real estate piece, all of that. So he's doing a sit down. So again, for those who be like, I can't be there 9 to 7. I know it's a long day. You really need to be there. If not, come in the afternoon. He's closing it out, and then we're gonna be selling books, a Black-owned bookstore, of course. He's gonna be selling books in the lobby, and he's gonna be signing books. You know, we got as much as we can. We circulating this dollar. So he's going to be, so come buy a book for somebody else. He's signing. He's giving us time afterwards to really be there. You can get your photo. So we giving an experience that, again, I'm proud of it. Shout out to Blue Cross Blue Shield. They're one of the reasons we're able to make this so affordable. You know, we're making this affordable. We're making this accessible. We want you to get in the room. We want you to leave with gems, leave inspired, leave with a relationship, you know. And like I said, again, we're really doing this because I like it. My partner James said this the other day. You know, we on our way up. God has been blessing us. We scaling as a company, but we want people to come with us. We don't have to be at the top.
Yeah. No, that's something. Because I was really thinking about that when you was in Japan, when you was talking about people going with you, and then you was overseas.
No, I didn't invite you.
Oh, I thought that wasn't a formal invite. I misunderstood.
I'm gonna invite you to Indianapolis though, if you want to come.
Oh, because I've been in Gary before, so okay, but not Japan.
Yeah, you got to drive.
Okay,
I ain't got
gas
money, but you know, we going together. We still going together.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that together. But listen,
no, I appreciate you. I'm glad you had me on. Because even talking about it, honestly, it'd be so much going on. I'm like, it's more going on than I'm even saying. And sometimes people just need to hear it and understand it. You know, they see all the hype around Legacy, but it really ain't no hype. There's no cap. The restaurants is some of the best. The honorees. This is amazing people. You know,
beautiful.
What we doing?
Do not miss. I don't want people to come to the gala and miss the power conference, because it's literally one of those things where you show up to a 5-star restaurant and just get the dessert. Like, I want you all to take advantage, take off of work that day, because you know you got a side business that you work on. If it's even not your main business. I know some people that their business ended up generating more income than their job, and that's how they walk off of their job. And it's conferences like this that will take you there. So do not miss that power conference Friday, 9 to 7. Because I'm gonna be there all day.
9 to 7, be there all day if you can. If not, you can take your breaks. Let me add one more thing, is the virtual day. When you just mentioned the side hustles, that's a bonus you get. That's that Thursday. Now you could be at the office, you could be in the comfort of your home. And we got Danielle Pierce that's doing something actually called Side Hustle Success. She's built several businesses. She's talking about the side hustle and even how to be able to maintain that. So we got it all, you know. So like you said, you just got to come in, you got to get in the building.
You just got to get in the building. And LegacyAwardsWeekend.com is how you get in the building. Grab your ticket today. Don't miss it. And I'm going to be there. So we're going to have a good time. Key's going to be there, you know. But I want to, you know what everybody want to know? They want to know what you're wearing for Legacy, because last year you had the little glitter with the navy blue on. They want to know what you're wearing this year.
I know I went a little hard last year. I'm like, now what am I going to do this year? You gotta buy your ticket to see. That's all I'm
gonna say. You gotta buy your ticket to see. Okay. Well, look, thank you. I know you've been busy because you were on the news earlier this morning, right? You're on the news?
You're on ABC, yeah. So we've done CBS, WGN, ABC, and I got NBC on Thursday. So we coming in hot for Legacy.
You rolling. I'm so proud of you. But I will be there. I will be there at the conference as well. I'm gonna be there from 9 to 7. I'm gonna have my coffee, have my energy. Because the only problem I had last year at the conference, I couldn't take enough notes. I could not take enough notes. So I ran into that situation. So yeah.
We got the book ready this time. You're gonna be able to take them notes, and I want people to share what they learned too. I want people to really give us feedback on. We're gonna have a little area in there. Let us know, what did you like? You know, what did you want to hear more of? Like, even as we continue to build this, we're making it for you all. So even that, share with us, man. I want to hear this. I want to learn about this. Who do I want to see? You know, people ask us about speaking all the time. Who do you all want to see? I would love to talk about that. So we'll maybe start doing some stuff earlier, 6 months out, where we just really kind of getting feedback on people and where they at in business. But at the end of the day, like I said, we all trying to scale and grow. We don't want to just be in business just to say we in business. We want to be successful. We want to be making some money. We want to be able to create wealth for our family. We want to be able to all go to Tokyo, you know, and not have to put it on credit.
Yeah. I'd be petty. I sure would. I missed out on that trip.
I done did a couple 4-week plans. It's all good. You know, we do what we got to do.
Hey, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. So it's all to the good. Do not miss it. Share the video. If you tuned in, please share the video, because you know somebody that needs to know about what's going to be going on. She name dropped a lot of people. Some people I'm about to Google, because I don't even know all the people that's going to be there. So it's so many successful Black people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you did name everybody. So thank you. Man, well, look, thank you. I'm going to let you finish doing, because I know you are a businesswoman and you got a lot going on. So just appreciate you. And I will see everyone at the LegacyAwardsWeekend.com.
See y'all there.
All right, you good? Yeah. Yep. So I'm about to tune out. That's Keys, everybody. That's Kiana Barber. A lot of people don't know. I look up to this young lady. She's an inspiration. And I wasn't gonna even bring up Jeezy, because I was just like, y'all don't even need to know Jeezy gonna be there, but it's gonna be a good time. Do not miss this. She really put on for her city, though. She didn't put on for her whole city. She eyed Jeezy, though. All right, everybody, share this. Somebody just said, love it. This is my boy. He the best dressed every year, by the way. I'm gonna be petty. I mean, he the best dressed every year. So I just want to put him on the screen. That's my boy, Antoine. All right, everybody. I will see you at the LegacyAwardsWeekend.com.